include opportunities like access to live events, like PAX we were just at, giveaways for your communities, and new ways to engage with the game, like getting regular updates on major releases before anyone else gets those updates, early access opportunities to stream and capture content, and even be featured in our content, like on streams like today. So we're going to be testing out something other than that, which is really cool because I get to work directly on it, called Support a Creator program. It's a program within a program, I suppose. But your Support a Creator has become kind of a industry standard thing you might be familiar with. It's a chance for you as the community of a streamer or YouTuber or whatever, to support your favorite creator with your purchases in the game. You don't need to pay any extra, but you put in their creator code and they get a cut of the Oryx cells that you're buying in Dead by Daylight. So we're going to do a little pilot of that, see how it goes. Get into the creator program, you get a Twitch shirt. So that's the new way of getting the Twitch.
I wanted to give this some time for things to cool down on Twitter and even myself, right? When I first saw this, I thought it was a joke. I couldn't believe it. 10,000 followers for one of these social platforms, right? Either Twitch, YouTube, TikTok, Twitter, or Instagram. I have been doing Twitch for about 2-3 years now. I'm around 565 followers on Twitch, and it took me around 2-3 years to get this following. I appreciate everyone, every single one of my followers. And I'm so grateful for this. 2-3 years it took me. Same with other content creators that have very similar numbers, right? To get 10,000 followers, how many years are we talking here? By the time I get those followers, Jesus Christ, what year is it gonna be? From my own expectations, right? I'm afraid that 10,000 followers would probably happen around, I'd estimate like 6 to 9 years, possibly. At the rate at which I am going as a content creator. I just recently started doing YouTube videos last year, but to set the number at 10,000 followers, I don't think that is super reasonable to consider, you know? Yes, I know people have been grinding on this game since it came out, since 2016, and I know people have been playing more than 10,000 hours. It's great. But for the people that just started out streaming and working on themselves on their channel, even so, like a minimum of 3 to 5 years now. It's hard. It's definitely hard. There's a lot of people who have definitely disagreed with this. I think 10,000 is a little bit too high. I know they're trying to be fair with this, but that's. I'm not saying it's reasonable or unreasonable. I'm just saying it's a little unfair, a little unfair because why is it unfair? Well, there's a lot of small content creators around less than 1,000 or even at 4,000, right? Um, any number below 10,000 who work extremely hard. They work for 8 hours. Some people work, 12 hours or 10 hours like I do. Then they come home and the first thing they want to do is play Dead by Daylight. They worked all day. They worked all day to death. And they want to rest for a little bit, maybe like 30 minutes to an hour, reasonably an hour, and then all they want to do is stream and play Dead by Daylight, their favorite video game. So all these people that come into this sort of atmosphere, competitive atmosphere, and they want to just chill and play, be a little bit competitive, and have at least, well, it doesn't really matter if you have 1,000 or 5 or even 10,000 hours in the game. You just want to relax. You grow and you start to love the game, right? You spend so much time playing this game that you just fall in love with it. Then you fall in love with streaming, and then you want some purple shirts. All of this for some purple shirts. It would be, in my opinion, it would be more reasonable to make it up to 2,000 followers or maybe even 1,000 followers. I think that's a little bit more reasonable. I'm not saying the less you lower the number, the more people should be fog whisperers or maybe even take turns being fog whisperers. I'm not trying to say that. What I'm trying to say is you would think that the route that behavior would go is the more people that have Twitch shirts playing DBD, people in solo queue would realize, whoa, person has a purple shirt. Maybe I should stream Dead by Daylight because it looks pretty freaking cool. I think maybe that's the route that behavior should approach these things, right? These set of rules right now make it near impossible to join the creators program. Sure, I stream more than 20 hours a week. Sure, I can do that, or more than 20 hours a week. More than a month. The third rule: creators create 2 long forms, 8 minutes, or 8 short form, at least 3 minutes long, Dead by Daylight videos per month. I feel like any content DVD creator can do that, right? Easy peasy, right? But the number one rule is 10,000 followers. That's the limit they set themselves to, right? Sure, maybe in a week from now or maybe from a month from now, they could maybe set that number back. It's always adequate, right? In a professional setting, when you set these rules, you have the social media person look into these numbers in a realistically reasonable aspect. Look into these numbers, have experience. How long does it take an ordinary social media person to get a following? Not just how long they play Dead by Daylight per week, but how much time and effort they put into the game. How often do they upload content? Is all their social media about Dead by Daylight? Do they have a lot of cosmetics? Do they make videos about reviewing cosmetics? Or do they make video analysis on Dead by Daylight? um, all these small things, not just by having a following, because I think just having a following is the least important aspect of this equation. You can't just go, you are gonna measure my love for this video game by seeing how many followers I have. It just doesn't work that way. For example, I recorded my reaction for the FNAF video since the live stream ended at 12. Then I played a little bit of it until 1 or 2 p.m. and I just finished at 6:30. Around 6:30 to 7, I finished editing the video, editing the volume, taking out parts that I didn't like. It took time. It took time and effort. It took literally my whole day. Now it's 9 p.m. and I'm making this video talking about why I think the creators program should be more possible, more reasonable for small creators like me to stand out and build a following and actually benefit from this program, rather than downsizing the possibilities of having too many creators, right? I think there's a lot of small communities out there who put in just so much time and effort into their work, and I do feel like they're a little bit underappreciated right now. I went to Twitter and I just checked out their opinions are of this whole creator program. There was an update on what DBD social media account posted an update earlier, but I didn't get to see it because I was working on my last video. So apparently, DBD still wants you to apply for this creators program, and they want you to put no as for the requirements of meeting, the expectations of this program. They said that in the future, they will have opportunities for small creators who don't meet the requirements, which I think it's a little bit fair, just a little bit, but they're still holding down the line of, hey, you gotta meet these 10,000 follower rule. As of right now, there is no lower limitation of this. Throughout the day, there was a lot of people who were not too happy, should I say the least, about this creators program that I have missed. And I went back to Twitter just to go and check. And that's where I saw the Day by Daylight um, social media account talk about what the future brings to the community, what is going to be possible in the near future. On a lighter note, I just wanted to thank everyone from Twitter for sharing their opinions about the whole Creators Program. And I also want to say please go subscribe and follow to these amazing, wonderful channels, creators. Thank you so much for watching.
Oh my god, it's been more than 5 minutes, and you know what time it is. Time to support and help out our small channel creator, aka TTV, Shouldhowmaybe. Someday he can get some Twitch shirts once he reaches 10k followers, which is never gonna happen. Don't say that. The game is gonna die before he even reaches that amount. Rip purple shirts for Shouldhow. I know